Y'all, this is one of the realest quotes I've seen in a long time. I am a lover with or without a lover because love is who I am and not who I'm with. OMG. To all my people out there who embody and exude self-love, y'all are going to understand this. A lot of people don't understand how you could be how you are, how you could still be so loving after maybe a lot of trials that you've endured, because that's the thing about this world is the world tries to trick you into keep breaking your heart. When you go through heartbreak, you're supposed to suffer and suffer indefinitely, right? You're supposed to be a victim to the ones who've hurt you for the rest of your life. You're supposed to give all your power away, all your energy, all of your time away. You're not supposed to heal. You're supposed to stay broken forever, right? Because we know broken hearts, people can turn people's pain into profit. And that's what people do. People profit off of people's heartbreak and pain. When somebody like you exudes self-love, you become a problem. Tell me also if you agree with this, y'all. Like, have you also noticed that people will try to come into your life and challenge you? Here you go, minding your happy-go-lucky self-love business, and people come in who pretend or put on like they also exude self-love when really they're energy drainers. Really, they're secretly depressed. Really, they're targeting you for your light. And they want to extract it from you. You'll deal with these types of people in and out of your life all the time where they try to challenge who you are. They'll try to humble you for some reason, right? They'll try to knock you down. You're too high up. You're too happy. You're too into yourself. They'll try to make it seem like, oh, you think you're better than everybody. Along with humbling, they try to embarrass you in front of people too, right? When you love on yourself through anything and you choose yourself first, see, a lot of people aren't used to choosing themselves first. A lot of people aren't comfortable with saying no. They don't know what it's like to look out for themselves and do everything in the best interest of themselves. A lot of people cover for other people. A lot of people try to save other people. A lot of people try to keep people around or keep the peace. Another thing that I noticed is when you start to deal with certain individuals like narcissists or people who are so self-gloating and people who just want to be seen in a certain image, once they come for you and try to latch on, I'm telling you, they lack the confidence that they see in you. What they try to attempt to do is knock you down to how they feel while simultaneously lifting themselves up. And they try to do that through your own energy, right? So they may come in and try to pretend like they're so nice and they care for you just to get close to you, just to remain in close proximity and access to you. That way they can study you, figure out what it is that gets you going, right? And then that's when they come in and try to destroy you. Some of these people, they feel like, oh, it's a flex or a front. Like, oh, you're just Cap. You're Cap. She's not really like that. Or like so many people want to try to put you in this cat and mouse chase game. Because you might be somebody who don't chase after nobody. You might not be somebody who's looking for external validation. That is a very hard thing to do. To live your life not caring what people think. You're going to trigger people, and you're going to trigger those people who cannot stand on their own, who always are looking for constant validation. These are the ones that are going to become obsessed with getting in your energy, getting access to you. And then they want to try to break you down and figure you out so they can have a aha moment, or I told you so, or there's nothing special about that individual. When whole time you weren't even checking for them. Whole time you weren't even thinking about them. Whole time you're still living your authentic self-love life. Somebody else out there has to know what I'm talking about. Like, I know I'm not just rambling on, because just think about that for a moment. So many people chase after these celebrities, these CEOs, these people who have so much influence or affluence. Like, people are chasing after that. So now you're filling up people's egos and looking for external validation. That's how most of the world is. But there are other individuals who don't go off of that. They're not chasing after you because you're the boss or the CEO. They don't care how much money you have in your pocket. No, there are some people on this planet who judge you based off of your character and the energy you're putting out in the world. So it doesn't matter if you are a billionaire. It doesn't matter if you own all of these businesses and have all these streams of income. How is your heart? How are you treating people? How are you talking to people? How are you showing up and shaping the world? There are people like that who don't care about anything but that, or that is their main priority, let me say. When you deal with those types of people, they're harder to manipulate, they're harder to influence, they're harder to take advantage of, right? You just need to know that when you know you are loved, and you attract that everywhere you go, there are going to be people that think that they're the reason why you are so loving or in such a loving good mood, when no, that's not the case at all. There are people out here who have been working year in and year out on their hearts, right? There are some people who have dug themselves out of the biggest, lowest grave. Some people were written off. So you cannot take what someone has worked so hard to acquire. A lot of people have been working on their hearts and have been doing the inner healing work, right? And so now they're showing up empowered. They're showing up for themselves. They're showing up pouring into themselves. And they refuse to play games, and they refuse to involve themselves with people who like to play games, mind games, and just want to continuously extract energy from you, right? It's just so funny how people will really think that you are not who you are, or people will think that you're somebody because of something else. No. There are real life people who worked hard, do the healing work, and it shows, the results are showing, right? And those people you cannot play with. Those people you cannot mess with. Those people you cannot convince otherwise of themselves, right? They've already went through all of the embarrassing, humiliating, depressing moments of their life, right? So they refuse to go back to that time period. So there's nothing that you can do or say that will get them to revert. There's nothing that you can do or say that will take the joy from their hearts. There's nothing that you can do or say that will stop or slow them down. Some of these people have partnered up with the Most High God, and anybody who partners up with the Most High God, I'm telling you, you cannot stop them. So leave these people alone. But if this is you that I'm describing, let me know, because I know there's a lot of y'all out there, and I love this for y'all. Self-love on fleek, okay? Follow me for more.